What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger Ranking, the Trigger Man. So I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit notification bell. If you feel generous, want to donate to the channel, everything is in the top of the description. Also, you can follow me on other platforms from there as well. With that being said, let's get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at work.
So I'm off my last live because they said they couldn't hear me. So let's see what's going
Oh,
on.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Nah, I'm gonna kick your ass.
We are reacting to Trap Moral's channel.
Ain't no fully top. Ain't fully top. Don't get distracted. On here, I come outside on my back porch.
Said don't get
Come
distracted.
outside.
Dude, you was dick riding. Bitch, how you gonna tell me I'm dick riding?
Bro, what the hell, bro? Saying DIY funny as hell. Come on, y'all, where my mask at? Probably ain't even got out of bed. He ain't moving muscle. Come on, y'all. Getting that. Put my shoes on now. You sure you want to do this, head ass? Oh my god, he said this was on Clubhouse. M Block still got beef with PGF after the nut situation. This will be funny now, TJ gone. He said we 2 blocks away, he trolling chomp. Now it used to be the 800 TJ versus DIY, now it's DIY versus Fully Chop. Fully Chop a whole kid, bro. Fully Chop young as hell. Fully with the BS. I give it to Shorty. He ready to bump his gun with whoever, but Bloodhound though. You ain't seen the footage of him? He finna go shoot 2 shots in the sky again. He a clown. Hopping out the V, running in the middle of the street. He do this all the time, bro. His biggest op is the sky, right? His biggest op is the sun. He's Sun K, Cloud K,
Damn.
Sun Clay. You know what I'm saying?
They say you be shooting at. They say this man be shooting at the sun. That's crazy.
Die Cloud, all of that, bro. M Block, Die Cloud. That's what we're gonna have to call him now, okay? But seriously, I'm not trying to belittle him. I feel like he gonna be on my ass, calling me the police. But at the end of the day, bro, like, what are you doing, bro? Chill out. You need to get some. You need to find a better hobby than this, bro. This ain't the one. Like, you could get into some kind of like. You could go 3D print your own buttons. You know what I'm saying? Your own buttons. Go do your arts and crafts and shit. But this is crazy, okay? Fully chop a whole kid. Right? Let's just leave him. Let's just leave him be. I ain't disrespecting his gangster. He definitely wilding, but he young as hell. Like, let's. It's like when boxers have weight categories. Maybe let's keep the gangsters and the gangbanging in different. You know what I'm saying? Age categories. It's just crazy. It's actually crazy. Okay. Drive by on IG Live. I dropped my toothpick. I'm so stunned. Okay, I'm dropping my flavored toothpick. I'm so stunned by what I'm seeing. I cannot believe it.
Hey, what's
Okay,
up?
I will keep you guys posted. If you hear anything more about this situation, it is absolutely crazy and out of control. Pray for Chicago. All right.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
And this is no laughing matter. You can't really go out here directing people to shoot at random cars. Like, that's not cool. That's how you end up killing an innocent person. Like, you going to.
Hey, y'all, okay, so y'all check out Trap Morals. That's who we was reacting to right just then. About to go to something new. Let me see what they got going on, Bridget. Hold on. But hey, happy New Year's to everybody, man. You know, we got to play the theme song for 2026.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
We made it.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
Hey, if y'all can hear me, hit a 1. Hit a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I guess y'all can hear it. Like,
I got Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, pork, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken,
You name it, we got that shit, bro. This what's the goal this year? Oh, the goal this year, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Get monetized. Um they laughing at my shit. Uh but hey, the goal this year, man, is to get monetized on all platforms. That's my goal. I like my thing is I'm trying to get monetized on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Oh, I'm trying to get monetized. Says I can't see it. Some I don't know. Anyway, but anyway, oh, one more time. Hold on. One more time, y'all. We gotta hit that bit.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
I don't know what they're talking about. A lamp and some corn. I don't know. I don't know.
Rahim. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Rahman Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin.
Okay, what up? Hey, y'all do me a favor, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. What's up? Everybody hit the like button. What's happening, everybody? Hey, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to everyone. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, bro.
Rahim. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Rahman Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen.
Hey, I'm smoking a little black right now, but I got that. The weed I'm smoking. I'm smoking that Mountain Lion Kush. I'm smoking that Mountain Lion Kush. Let's say we got a clown here. We definitely got a clown. We have a clown in this motherfucker. Let's see what we talking about. First off,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
again.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And second, for the clown in here, before he go hug his mama's shadow, Let me see. We'll go right here.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, you're a clown, bro. Like, stop playing with me out here, bro. Before I turn your bitch ass into a song, fuck nigga. They getting all of my motherfucking shit with that bullshit, man. Y'all some bitches, bro. You a bitch. Yeah, you a bitch. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is a little ass motherfucker right here. Yeah. Let me get him up out of here. Yeah, go hug your mama's shadow for what 89 seconds, bitch. I mean, 80,000, 80 some thousand seconds. Go hug your mama's shadow, nigga. Fuck you. Y'all, who the fuck y'all think y'all nigga playing with out here, bro? Like, hey, we about to react to O'Shea Duke Jackson.
I happen to be on
Y'all go
TikTok
check my man
scrolling
channel out. He got a
around
great
business,
channel.
and I came across a very interesting scenario. There was a young man talking about his experience. Now, he was coming outside to help his friend do something when he recognized that a young man in a $50,000 Jeep was driving down the street. Now, again, this wasn't a young man who
Hey y'all, we got a bot. Hey, he put me in the algorithm. Thank you so much. We got a bot.
thought was selling drugs. This was a young man who clearly came from a rich family. And what happened next will shock you.
I watched him get out the driver's seat, and this all happened in slow motion to me. He walks around the front of the car to where we are, and he drops the gun in the grass. And he's picking it up. He's all messed up on whatever.
Yeah, it's a bot. It's a bot.
And I'm thinking the whole time, like, yo, he's not about to try this.
Cause like nobody takes that much. I think like they do that shit to run your video up in the algorithm. That's why he keeps saying that. Nah, he'll buy it. It's a bot. Hey, bro. Hey, y'all. We in the Matrix, man. We in the Matrix, y'all. We in 2026. We in the Matrix. It is what it is, man. Like, yeah. Motherfucker, like, hey, I'm like this right here. I'm looking at this dude like, oh.
Wait a minute. Who are
you? Who are you, nigga? The fuck? I'm talking about, get what?
He's right, you know.
He's right, you know. 2026. Hey, y'all, hey, we in here. We in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We got another clown. Bro. Like,
he's right, you know.
We got another clown, bro. Another clown in here. But guess what? To the clown.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
You're a goofy out here, bro. Like, you goofy, dog. Like, for real, bro. You goofy ass nigga, bro. Goofy ass nigga, Bridget. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you come in my motherfucking chat and say some dumb shit like that, bro? You goofy.
And I'm thinking the whole time, like, yo, he's not about to try this. He's not about this. There's no way. Like, I'm just tripping.
So since this young kid gets out of the car, drops his gun, and he just froze and he can't believe what's about to happen. And then,
so he picks comes around to the left side of me, puts the gun to my left pec, and he goes, "Give me everything." I was like, all I had on me was two $1 bills, my cell phone, My headphones was
Bro, I got 1,000 things going on right now. I got 1,000,000 people texting me, and I don't know, so I can't get to everybody to comment. That's why I need my love. That's why I need Granny and them in here. What? Oh yeah, it probably be kids in here too.
and a credit card. But all I had was two $1 bills. So I reached in my sock. I gave him the two $1 bills. I'm like, bro, that's all I got. I'm like, bro, you wildin', bro. You doing all this for?
I don't know. They wild in
For
the
$2,
chat. I don't
that's
know
all I
what's going
got.
on.
He was like, give me everything or I'm gonna kill you. And he presses it harder against my chest. And I somehow convinced him that all I had was them two $1 bills.
So the young man talks about his near-death experience. The person robbed him for just two $1 bills.
Careful, get your wings.
The person robbed him for just two $1 bills by a person that had.
Hey y'all, we gotta celebrate for the new year, man. I gotta keep playing this all night. We're gonna play this shit all night long. 2026.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
Yeah, we're gonna ride that bitch all the way to the morning. Hey, thank you so much for the dude that keep texting what you texting. Hey, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. They set me up in the algorithm. Hey,
a lot of money already. Like, this was a kid that
it is
was
what
driving
it
a
is.
brand new Jeep, and he couldn't understand why somebody would rob you for just $2. And then he figured it out.
He was really robbing for the story. These kids that listen to the drill music and this garbage nowadays, they robbing for the story. Just to tell they friends, they willing to do life in jail behind the story. The OGs and everybody that when I came up with who had to rob and do things like that, crimes, they did it because they were hungry or their kids are hungry. And to them, that was worth doing the time over. But these kids hear this garbage music these days.
Trolling who, bro? Who am I gonna troll? Like, who am I gonna troll? Okay, what's up? What's up? Y'all call me old head. I'm gonna, y'all, hey, call me what you want to call me. Just don't call me broke.
Sitting in a $1 million high school, in a $100,000 house, driving a $50,000 car, still trying to rob.
He says the reason why these kids are doing this, it's not because he needed the money. I mean, the guy obviously was rich. He came from a rich family, but he wanted to be a drill rapper because drill is about the truth. When you're talking about somebody or having bodies, you actually have to do this stuff. So some of these guys are basically going out here committing
What's
these
up, bro?
crimes,
What's up?
not
What's up?
because they want the money, but because they want to go and rap about this experience to their audience. It sounds
That's what's up. If you still living, you good. If you still living, you good. The facts. Those are facts. If you still living, you good.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken,
feel that. Yeah. Like, that's why I keep playing this shit. Like,
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
I'm talking about you name it out that bitch. Somebody told me so now they hungry. Y'all silly for that shit, bro. Hey, man said they hungry. That's funny. Hey, I'm mad at y'all for that one, bro. I'm mad at y'all for that shit. I'm mad at y'all for that one, bro. What's up? What's up? Bro said they hungry. Like, what the fuck? That was classic. That was classic. That wasn't tragic, but it was classic.
Because they want to go and rap about this experience to their audience. It sounds stupid to me, and it is. But this is actually not stupid to a lot of people because drill rap is a real thing. Now, drill music is a type of music that I believe comes from Chicago. Some people may say it comes from other places, but that's when I first heard about it. And it's talking about
drill music. Like, I don't like it. I like some of the artists that come out of drill music, like what's the name? Chief Keef. Chief Keef was one of the pioneers in the drill movement, but he moved out of Chicago and went to LA, and I think that was one of the best moves he could have ever made. I respect Chief Keef out of all the drill rappers because he did
drilling, which is shoot, kill people. And a lot of times this comes with a certain level of disrespect, especially for the dead, okay, or people who have fallen off. And of course, when you hear this, a lot of people start to tie this.
Black culture is our music is violent and hostile to everything and everyone. The way we carry ourselves, we're hostile and angry at everyone. Everything about us today is angry, loud, and entitled.
You always hear people talk about, the black culture is trash. And then when you hear the black culture is trash, you're going to hear stuff like drill music as one of the issues. But wait.
Let's be clear. I'm not ashamed of being black. I'm ashamed of what black culture has become. Because what we're celebrating isn't black culture. It is actually clown culture.
We're going to also tie it back to this particular kind of culture that people are celebrating isn't really black culture. And that's kind of...
Hey, fuck all that. I'm black. I'm black. Let's see, but we about to go back to
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
Okay, we got somebody with a comment. It says, are you... Yeah. I don't know what they just said. I don't know.
And that's kind of what I want to talk about today, because even in Detroit, we're having this same issue. Not too long ago, there are these guys called the Cash Man, and they are going viral for, in my honest opinion, all the wrong reasons. These dudes who are a rap group themselves are doing something that is pretty interesting. These guys are getting cutouts of their dead ops, and they're taking pictures with them.
cutouts with your dead ops is nasty work. Like the nastiest of work, bro. Like that's nasty work, bro. Cutouts of your dead ops.
Like literally, you can see it here. These young men.
One more time, y'all. I don't know. One more time, y'all. We gotta do it.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
It's I don't know what it's oh yeah, that's the one I didn't understand.
Have cutouts of all these young men, young black men that have passed on and they are dead, and they are actually dissing these dudes in their music.
Somebody said I look young for 70. You got a little joke in, you got a little you got a little joke in, you got a little jokey joke. You got a jokey joke in. You got a little jokey in. But you about to get your ass up out of here. You gonna hug your mama's shadow for 75 goddamn 85,000 seconds, bitch. Yeah, you go hug your mama's shadow for 85,000 seconds. The fuck you talking about?
Videos. And I thought about this and I was perplexed. Like, not only was I perplexed, I was actually very sad to see this. And I'm gonna tell you why. I grew up in the 80s and 90s on the West Coast, okay? And to be honest, this was probably the roughest time Black America has ever seen. You ain't lying. And here's a chart that kind of proves it. In most black cities, like New Orleans, certain parts of South Central Los Angeles, the black homicide rate was high, okay?
I tried to find that little clip, but I think he clipped that up himself because I can't find it.
Okay. The rate per 100,000 on average was like 39.4. You had some cities over the 80s like New York. I mean, St. Louis was crazy. Baltimore, DC was crazy, all right? And it was much more dangerous in the 90s. You had cracking gangs coming in the 80s, hardcore, and then people defending their turfs, all right? Now, while these things was going around, you never saw people really dissing dead homies. Even in gangsta rap, that just didn't happen, right? Damn right. People obviously,
Yeah, this new shit, bro, all this dissing dead people, bro, this shit is ugly.
And did it a lot. And look at the comparisons to like 2005 to what you see here. I mean, we see here about 2008, 19.6. And then in 2020, you see like the average is like 29. That's still 33% less than what it was in 1990. And in 1990, you never heard of black men really going out and dissing their dead homies on tape, right? And hip hop had CDs and music videos. It just wasn't there. But what do we see now? We see black men, young black gangsters, talking about smoking on their ops. And it's now become something popular within urban culture. You hear non-affiliated people talking about smoke.
Yeah. All that smoking on their ops, like that's bro. Don't draw negative attention to yourself if you don't have to.
On their dead ops. Even when people die, influencers die, like Kevin Samuels, you will hear disrespectful terms from different people, like smoking on ops. I mean, smoking on the pack. You heard the same thing with Charlie Kirk, right? But in the black community, it hits worse because what it's shown is this. Even though black America has become less violent, black people still have a large distrust for each other. And you can honestly see that the care for black people is down, all right? That means that respecting black people and caring about each other in the community has gotten real worse. And we know that because drill rap is evidence of that. Like, some black people dislike each other so much, you're willing to make fun of dead people, diss their mothers, diss their family members, in some cases even diss their kids. We hear this with so-called leaders in the community, former black community leaders like Charleston White. This is something that is now normal. Normal. But now, what is the real price that black America pays for the self-hatred?
In every black community, you have a Pakistani or Indian-owned convenience store attached to the gas station. You got an Arab-owned, you buy, we fry, fish, steak, frog legs, something spot. You have a Vietnamese-owned nail tech spot. You have a Korean-owned beauty supply house. You have a Jewish or Caucasian-owned payday loan spot. Question: does any of them live where they get money?
Shout out to Brother Nuri Muhammad. He's going to bring out a point that many people wouldn't know about. How we've always had people from.
I'm talking about Miriam Muhammad. Hey,
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in Ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen.
It says what? This is that. Something, I don't know what they're saying. It's I don't know what that means. But okay.
The community's doing business in black America. But the reality is, when you have the drill culture and black people disliking each other even more, it shows that other groups come into those areas in black America and run all the businesses. And the reason why it is because the people in the black community don't value their community. There is no way you can start a business in the black community if you feel that your people
I don't know.
are worthless, or they are not worth your time. And if they are not worth your time and they're not investing in, and you feel like you can disrespect them so much that you can even diss their dead homies or dead ops, then what's the use in starting a business there? What's the use of trying to service your community, build your community up? Try to take care of the men and the women in your community and even the kids. You won't even think like that. But on the flip side,
okay, I got it.
Here are some more problems.
So you telling me they come and suck the economic blood from our community, take the wealth and go out there with white people or themselves and live somewhere else and make that community better, but get all of our money and do nothing to make ours better. You never even have seen none of the beauty supply houses, none of these foreign-owned entities support even the Pop Warner Football League or the basketball team or the Little League Baseball. You never even seen their names on the jerseys before.
The people that come into those communities come in and make the money off of you, the people who don't like each other, and they take that money.
I already listened to the video, bro.
To their community. Now, at this particular part, Nuri Muhammad is kind of calling out these other groups for doing that. But the reality is, it's the black community's fault. And we miss out on all the money, we miss out on all the investment and everything that comes with it because we dislike each other. And one of the reasons why we dislike each other as a whole, it can be talked about in drill music. Now, I'm not saying that obviously every black person thinks like this. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that it's getting out of hand. And it's more open now for us to talk about how we don't like each other. And just imagine that some of these guys that are killing each other, their great grandmas or friends.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I don't know what that is. Some bundle or something. I don't know what that is. Hey, check this out.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, praise the Lord God. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
One more time.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, praise the Lord God. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Somebody said something. It's a live. Somebody live or something. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Hey, I hit the like button though. Please hit the like button. But yeah, but to keep going though. Hold on.
Make every wash count.
I ain't got premium, so I got these damn commercials and shit. Hold on, give me a second.
So imagine that some of these guys that are each other, their great grandmas or friends. Storytelling music. I'm from a community called Del Paso Heights. And if anybody knows Del Paso Heights, it's right in the dead smack in the northern Sacramento region. Right by Del Paso Heights is another small community adjacent to it called Strawberry Manors. Okay. Manor and Del Paso Heights, those communities were like in that part of Sacramento. You went to a few churches: Mount Calvary Baptist Church, Union Baptist, Macedonia Baptist, Mount Olive Baptist. Those were the churches that you grew up in. And most of our families all came from the South, okay? Alabama, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, and a lot of people were employed by McClellan Air Force Base in North Highland. So people that grew up in Del Paso Heights and Strawberry Manors, they went to Grant Union High School, they went to Lordy High School or junior high school, and later Martin Luther King High School. And like my mother, her best friend was from Strawberry Manors. And so when I went to high school, I was close to the Jordans and Malcolm Block and Mr. Harry Block. Like, those are my friends, right? Because our parents were best friends. By the time I got in high school, the beef between Strawberry Manors and Del Paso Heights was kicking off. Now, we're talking about people who've been friends for years, right? Like, when the Heights and the Manors started having fights, I would never want to get involved. I'm not fighting nobody from Strawberry Manors. Those are my brothers and sisters. I'm not gonna do that. And now what you see is, I see it on YouTube all the time. People from Strawberry Manors and Del Paso Heights making these disses toward each other.
Okay, we got somebody in.
Almost like drill rap.
We still got somebody in here. What's up, y'all? All right, y'all, we about to go to another video. Let me see. Let me see if I can find something about David right quick. All right, we're going to Law and Crime, y'all. Hold on.
This holiday.
Hold on, we're going to Law and Crime.
Talk of a call.
Hey, y'all
One of
in
the
here. What's up?
conclusions
What's
has
up?
got to be
Everybody in
that
here,
this
motherfucker.
body
What's
was
up?
placed there in order to.
What's up, y'all? Hey, we in here and we in here.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, praise the Lord God. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
You name that shit, dog. It said, what it said, it said, what do you think about who? Jesus? What do I think about Jesus? I will say this about Jesus. I say this. I think that Jesus, um, Jesus is God's son.
All right, we got this David update that we got to talk about, and it may give us some sort of insight into what happened to 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who, as you know, her body was found in a Tesla that was allegedly registered to singer David back in September out in LA. There have been no arrests there.
Yeah, we're about to we doing law. We're reacting to Law and Crime, talking about the David and the whole Celeste thing. Happy New Year! Hey, Happy New Year!
And no charge filed.
New Year, man.
There has been reporting, particularly from TMZ, that possibly an investigative grand jury out in LA may be hearing evidence. We did previous sidebars on that. You check it.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Like, hey, I'm about to let me go get some ice. I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut it down just a little bit.
It all out. But one underlying question that we don't have the answer to, and from a forensic point of view, perhaps is a complicating factor, is what happened to Celeste? How did she die? What was the true state of her body? How was she moved? Which is why the update that I'm about to get into is so interesting. We want to talk about complicating. You know what else is complicating? The fact that the cause and manner of death hasn't been released, and that the details from the medical examiner's office have been sealed by court order. You know, according to a release from the medical examiner's office, it said at 10:54 a.m. on Friday, November 21st, the County of Los Angeles Department of Medical Examiner received a court order initiated by the Los Angeles Police Department to place a security hold on medical examiner case number 2025-14252 Celeste Rivas Hernandez. No records or details associated with the case, including the cause and manner of death and medical examiner report, can be released or posted on the website until further notice. And then you have the Robbery Homicide Division that released a statement not only addressing this, but also addressing the media reporting that Celeste was decapitated.
Yeah, what's up? Hold on. I'm back. Hold on, let me see how many people in here. It's only one person. Okay, let me see. It said, hold on, what it said? I don't know what they're talking about, but anyway.
Early or partially frozen. Now, this is based primarily on reporting from TMZ. They had a statement that said, Robbery Homicide Division statement on Celeste Rivas investigation, Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Police Department is aware of the recent stories posted by various media outlets about the David Celeste Rivas investigation and would like to dispel some misinformation contained in their reporting. The body of Celeste Rivas was not frozen when it was discovered on September 8th, 2025. She had not been decapitated. As far as the court order, the LAPD...
So they said she wasn't decapitated. Like this right here is
seal the records of the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's investigation into Celeste Rivas' death. That order was sought only to ensure detectives from Robbery Homicide Division learned of important information surrounding her death before the media and the public. The order was not sought to undermine transparency.
Man, hey, bro, I'm so happy we made it, man. We made it.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
We made it, y'all. We made it. 2026. We made it to this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Y'all ain't here with me, man. Like, I fuck with everybody in here, bro. I fuck with that. Hey, you a hater? You a hater? Hey, I fuck with the haters. You a hater?
Let's see.
Goku's self-serve ads platform It's easier than ever with Ads Manager. Sign up today.
All right, so changing lanes. Ooh, it's a motorcycle. Oh, jeez. Just pulling over, actually. Now we got to talk about this update.
Man, hey, bro, we made it to 2026. We in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Somebody, I don't know. I don't know if they was talking about something in the past of the video or whatever, but yeah.
And this update concerns Steve Fisher. We've had him on the program before. Steve is the private investigator who is hired by the owner of the property where David had reportedly been staying in the Hollywood Hills. That property was apparently near the Tesla. That property, by the way, was searched by authorities. Now, Steve has come out and made some comments about his investigation, including things like this.
But I will say this, there are some things that, and I'm talking physical evidence that was at that house that is, there could have been greater plans as far as getting rid of her, and it's scary, sadistic stuff. And that's why we're trying to learn more about that. I wish I could say more, but for obvious reasons I can't. But it doesn't have to do with how she died, but maybe how they were planning on ultimately getting rid of her, and how maybe that Tesla was just a holding spot of time, and things just, you know, their timing was just off as far as getting this done. But there's a few things that were just like, will blow your mind.
And he was recently discussed in another episode of Sidebar, where he made a post on X seemingly fighting back about potentially being held in contempt of court for allegedly talking about or discussing a case that he had seemingly testified about. He really fought back against that allegation as well. And we assume this was about the Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. Not definitively confirmed, but when you read between the lines of his message, it seemed to be that. Maybe we'll get into that a little bit later. But now, given what he has said about his findings, this is what we need to talk about. He just posted this on X. Quote, although my words have been misquoted by some, what I actually said about certain items found at the Doheny address was that they were, quote, items you would expect to find on a farm rather than in a home in the Hollywood Hills. One of those items was a burn cage incinerator, advertised to burn at 1,600 degrees.
I got beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice,
I just happy we made it in 2000. What's up? What's up? Hey, I'm glad we made it in 2026, man. Hey, we here, bro. 2026.
I got beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb,
We here, bro.
beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
You name it, my nigga. You name it.
Human cremations are typically performed at approximately 1,400 degrees. An incinerator is not legal to use within city limits and serves no legitimate purpose at a residential property in the Hollywood Hills. Some will argue that this item was intended as a prop for a video. If that were the case, it raises several obvious questions. Why would a 55-pound bird cage be delivered to a private residence instead of directly to a prop designer or production house? Why would it be ordered before departing on an extended world?
Hey, you know what's crazy? I met Ed Reed. I met Ed Reed. I was talking to Ed Reed for I'm talking to him, and then when he walked out of the store, I used to do I worked for a company that sold Rolex watches, and Ed Reed came in there, and basically I'm talking to the man. We actually was talking about Kevin Samuels and him passing away. And we talked for a good little while. And when we walked out the store, the dude was like, you know what that is? I was like, nah, who is that? He said, that's Ed Reed. I was like, what the fuck? Like, who? Then I had to look the man up. And when I looked him up, I was like, wow. I was like, wow. Damn, man. Like regular conversation. I was talking to an NFL goddamn legend. Like an everyday conversation. It was, it was what it was. But when you are who you are, you can talk to anybody. That's it, bro.
World Tour, and why was it never used in any video production? It is also important to note that there were additional items present that could be used in conjunction with the burn cage. To be very clear, this burn cage was not used. It was still new and in the box. However, given that Celeste Rivas Hernandez's remains were ultimately found in the Tesla trunk, the presence of an incinerator at the same residence associated with that vehicle necessarily raises questions about intent. The burn cage was not taken during the search warrant, and because it was not used, it appears it's not of importance to any possible criminal investigation. But we think it's important context, even if not criminal. The burn cage and other related items were delivered to the residence under a false name, although the deliveries were accepted at the property. Attached is a photograph of the actual burn cage incinerator as found at the residence, along with an image from Dr. Burns' advertising materials for the product. Hashtag Celeste Rivas.
Hold on, y'all.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken.
Hernandez, hashtag David.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, it's his job to keep the power on. That's why he chooses Grainger for professional grade products and next day delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call, click, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And he does include those photos, by the way. What do we make of this? Let me bring on Matt Irvine to talk about this, retired detective, law enforcement instructor. Matt, so good to have you here. Quite the statement from Steve Fisher, making it public. Your thoughts if this is true?
Well, I think Steve Fisher's remarks are very well considered. I cannot think of.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. My bad.
I mean, just from what's already been reported publicly, there seems to be a lot of online communication between people who at least appear to be David and Celeste, going back maybe as far as 2022 when she was. There's also a lot of communication, again, just being posted online between David that appear to have some knowledge, at least of his relationship with Celeste. The timeline is going to be really important here, and the electronic record is going to be an important part of that timeline.
100%. And by the way, we also have to mention.
Like I kept saying, I was like, shit. I mean, the girl was 11 years old when you met her. Like, y'all ain't looking into it. Like, what is LAPD doing?
And that while this was going on, deputies in Houston, they also confirmed to Click 2 Houston, that they responded twice last week to David's Cypress, Texas home after security alarms were triggered. Now, the property records tie the house to a trust that resembles the name of his debut album, Petals to Thorns. There's no search warrants that have been executed there, which is interesting because, Matthew, how would law enforcement typically treat these kinds of security alerts in an ongoing investigation when you're talking about a different property? Are you surprised that property hasn't been searched yet?
Well, that's the first I'm hearing of this, but it's interesting to think that somebody may have tried to make entry to that property.
Whatever happened to this girl, like bro, you could make a movie out of everything that's going on with this whole David case, bro. You can make a movie out of this shit, bro. Like, I might try to see if I can.
That could be an effort by somebody to remove evidence that was there. That's the obvious connection to this Los Angeles-based investigation. As to search warrants, again, officer or detective needs to be able to articulate probable cause to a judge that there is evidence of a crime on those premises, and apparently at this point they don't feel like they've got that.
Now, I want your perspective on this too. So TMZ obtained messages from a Discord moderator that was tied to David's online community. And the administrator insisted that they believed Celeste to be 18 or 19 years old and denied knowing that she was a missing, 15-year-old. Part of the message that was obtained by TMZ reads, "We, the Discord and Twitch staff teams, want to clarify what we knew and didn't know regarding Celeste. We were not aware of her true age or that she was a missing person. We also did not have any contact with her outside of what was made public. From what was shared in David's Twitch streams, and from her role in the server, we understood her to be around 18 to 19. Now, it's not clear which administrator made this statement, but Matthew, that's interesting, right?
It is interesting, but I don't really know how relevant it is in terms of this criminal investigation. What's important
Somebody in some trouble, bro. Somebody's in some trouble.
Is what David knew. And all the publicly available information appears to show that he knew her age, that he first communicated with her when she was a middle schooler. Again,
11 years old, bro. 11. You gotta, come on, man. Like this is nasty work.
Possibly 12 or 11 years old. And that when she left home with him in the first part of last year, she was only 13. And as you know, we've been talking about her a lot as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And as you said, it's important to remember she never lived to see her 15th birthday.
Right.
She was found in the front trunk.
She was found, I think, like a day after her birthday. She was found on her, like a day after her 15th birthday. If I'm not mistaken now, I'm just saying.
Of that car the day after she should have turned 15. So this really is a child, and throughout her.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
You were watching a master at work.
Her relationship with David, whatever it was, she was unquestionably a child.
And that's the point, because TMZ reports that there is this newly surfaced video that apparently shows David and Celeste together on a live stream interacting with fans. And in the clip, Celeste can be heard.
Yeah, she said something about him messing with young girls, and they was like, he was like, hey, cut the live, kill this whole stream, all that shit, bro.
Prompting David to respond to a comment. That video was recorded in January of 2024. You go back to that timeline, Matthew, of when they said she went missing. Is that video going to be key for investigators?
Absolutely. And that's just one of many images, moving and still, that have been popping up all over social media in the last couple of weeks. There seems to be a really strong digital footprint showing them in various locations, backstage at his concerts, doing his live stream, and various still images taken in various places going back at least to early 2024. And again, as you said, that was several months before she left home, and while she was still very much a 13-year-old middle school kid.
Well, I tell you what, it's not just investigators looking into this. There have been a lot of online sleuths that have been digging into David's posts on social media as well as his songs to see if there's any clue about what might have happened here. There's an unreleased song that was leaked last week. It's
We done listened to everything, bro. We know that this man is he's a sick man.
really called Celeste underscore demo unfin, as in, unfinished. This is according to KTLA and TMZ. And in David's biggest song called Romantic Homicide, David sings, "In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't."
But the craziest thing, he put this song out on her birthday. The song was released on Celeste Rivas' birthday. Like, crazy word.
I believe I said it, but it's true. We all know whether or not lyrics will play a role in a criminal case is a controversial and constitutional issue as well. Just putting that to the side, though. In a 2022 interview, Forbes reports that Burke had said that those lyrics are figurative, saying, "I didn't kill her physically, but in the back of my mind, she died."
Hey, man, y'all kick them in the Comment Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely a notification piece.